Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. And already we're underway here. Araujo gets it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I think it'll be fascinating, Peter, to see what this fella Gavi's been tasked with. Because he's very good at progressing the ball, recycling the ball, distributing the ball. And you'd expect him to be in a box-to-box type role. But I also like his energy, his dynamism, his telling passing. And he adds so much more than that to the side.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's an imaginative pass. Diaby picks it up out wide. And it's Wharton. Gavi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And here's Rafa Silva. This looks promising. Gavi! Oh, there's a probing ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Can he spark a counter here? Rafa Silva. Boca Juniors still without a single shot on target. Great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And he cuts out the supply. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. Aimed beyond the defence. Gavi. And that's gone loose. Adli.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Spread out to the left. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get... And the shots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good-looking ball. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a sharp pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Taken back almost at once. Now it's Chiesa. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Onana. Boca Juniors looking to pass their way through. Wharton. So what can they make of this? And he welcomes it in. That is a brilliant interception. Diaby is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shot a goal! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to...
Matches Cunha! And now they can clear their lines. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Chiesa. Oh, he's going for goal! It's loose now, and oh, what has happened here? In by Rafa Silva! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And it's Adli. Adli tries making a foray down the right. Played into space out wide. And he's cut it out. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Boca Juniors with this to equalise. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this is Silva. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Onana. Played out wide. And here's Adli. And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. And here's Rafa Silva, and it's made its way to him. And he's and the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Quick look, then plays it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. That's really well manoeuvred. They're urging him to shoot. No way through, so back it comes. Turns and goes back. Oh, they can break here. Looking for the run. Long ball by the goalkeeper. It's a throw-in. Stanisic. And it's Aslani. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Chance! Goal! Boca Juniors! And the comeback is complete. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Aslani.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Gavi wins the duel this time. Lobotka. Diaby. Can he get it through? Chiesa. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Boca Juniors have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He's picked his... Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lobotka. And it's Lobotka. Wharton. And here's Chiesa. Played back in. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Rafa Silva. Wharton.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game...
Oh, no, this does not look good. And it's Lobotka. Over to the left.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 9, número 21, número 14. Entran número 19, número 68, número 11.
Diaby does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And this is Silva. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Onana. And it's Lobotka. Gavi. That's Diaby. Pass somewhat off target. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lobotka has got himself a free kick.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Diaby. Great vision. Chiesa. Wharton. Gavi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's well seen too. And he's forced to go back. Eintracht Frankfurt finding their passes. Diaby. And it's Wharton.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 8.
There's going to be another change
número
here.
10. Entran número 15. Número 7.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's having a shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Boca Juniors take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Can he get on the end of this? Now this could be a chance. Rafa Silva was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Threads one in. That's been slipped through. He's dealt with that really well.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lovely. Now he's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. You don't keep those out. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Eintracht Frankfurt are making a change now. Boca Juniors grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Looking to play him in. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Plays a sharp little ball here. Knocks it into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Boca Juniors definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.